Okay, let's talk about the fear of disappointment. The fear of disappointment is probably something we've all felt throughout our manifestation journeys. It is worrying, what if this doesn't happen? What if this goes wrong? What if it doesn't go my way? What if it backfires? What if I fail? Like, it's all of that. You understand the point. It's totally normal, especially when you have gone throughout your entire life. I know some people are like, well, if you just understand the law, then that's enough. No. And it's not a limiting belief. It's just a no, because that wasn't enough for me. Because picture this, like I said, you are going your entire life as someone who has gone through religious trauma, or someone who has gone through, I don't know, thinking that something outside of you is giving you everything. And you have to beg and hope and wish and pray to an external force like the God in heaven or the universe or whatever to give you what you want. And the gag is, you may or may not get it. And you're taught that your entire life, and then you turn around and you find law of assumption, right? And you find these people on the internet telling you that you create your life, you create your entire life, everything is you. You decide literally everything, you're in total control, you are the God, actually, it's you, and it's all up to you, and you give yourself things. No external force gives you anything. It's just you give yourself stuff, right? So you're not just gonna be like, oh, cool. I mean, you might, but some people, the average person, including myself, was not like, oh my God, that's so cool. So let me just do this really quick. And let me just say I have $1 million and boom, I have, no. I think people underestimate what people have gone through so much. And this makes me so angry when someone's like, just understand the law. If you just understood it, then you'll just get it. And while that could be the case for some people, that's great. But this is why I encourage you to understand it and test it at the same time. Like, yes, it helps to test the law of assumption, because that's the only way you're going to actually prove it to yourself that it is you, even though, yeah, you can reverse engineer, and that's also testing, being like, okay, well, how did this happen? How did I manifest this? How did this situation happen? How did I manifest this? Okay, I thought this way and this created. Like, yeah, you can do that. But for a lot of people, they need to test it with something specific. Like specific as in like seeing like a pink hedgehog or a rainbow hedgehog or a lime green car or something so bizarre that they know it is them, it is indeed them, and that is okay. Don't get it twisted, because I'm not saying that understanding the law is bad and it's not like enough for some people, because I know it is enough for some people to just understand the law, because that's why I literally made my video understanding the basics of law of assumption. Because when you do understand the basics, yes, it is a lot easier for you to grasp, but guess what, some people still need an extra step, and they still need to prove to themselves that it really is them. So while yes, some of you can totally understand law of assumption, some of you can totally go back to the basics and understand it, and then that helps you out or whatever. It is enough for some people, but some other people, like I said, have come from really harsh backgrounds that go against literally everything the law of assumption stands for. Whether it's still working or not, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. And they need to prove it to themselves, which is why I advocate for proving it to yourself, like I did in that video. Fear of disappointment. That actually ties in, my rant ties into what I'm saying. Like, it honestly comes from, obviously, like I just said, not trusting yourself, not trusting your role in life as creator, not trusting that you are in total control of everything, that you are the creator of your reality. And while no, you don't need to trust yourself, like you don't need to trust that you are in total control in order to manifest, because you're always manifesting, and by default that is your default mode. You are in total control, whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not, whether you know it or not. You are indeed in total control of your entire life. So that is your default mode, and you don't need to force that, and you don't need to try to make it happen. It just is happening. Like, that's all. I manifested a lot when I was first finding law of assumption without trusting myself. I didn't trust the law of assumption. I didn't know that the law of assumption was like always occurring, and I can manifest this, and this. I can manifest anything I want. I did not, me coming from a household with a childhood with religion and stuff, how was I supposed to believe that when it goes against literally everything I was taught? Like, be so for real right now. Be for real. No, I didn't. And even though people told me, oh, whatever you assume to be true is true, if you keep thinking this is going to happen, I didn't believe that. I didn't believe it. That's why I'm telling you guys, you don't have to believe to manifest, but it really does help you, because I was anxious when I was doing all of that, when I was going through all of that and stuff like that. I was like anxious, and it doesn't matter. Your anxiety doesn't manifest. Your feelings, your emotions, you don't have to worry about. They don't manifest. However, it sucks to go through this and be anxious the entire time, even though, yeah, you're manifesting everything you want, but it's like, you're still anxious and you don't trust yourself, and you're like, oh my God, what if this doesn't work out and all that kind of stuff. You think that way because you don't understand who you are, and you don't trust in who you are. And while you don't have to, like I said, I stand by that. You don't necessarily have to, but it helps a whole lot too. And that's why I'm coming on and telling you guys this, because I don't think anyone should go through what I went through or what other people went through, where they were like so anxious, even though they were manifesting everything, but they were still so anxious. No, it's going to help you a lot more to understand who you are. So I do think you should really take some time to really understand who you are and tell yourself that you are in total control. You decide literally everything. You are the operant power, or you are the god of your reality, if you like to say that. I don't know. You are in control. You are the only one in control. Only what you say goes. Stuff like that. That is self-concept. And self-concept, I will do a video on that. I already have it. I just have to edit it, actually. It's like the backbone, really. But it's really going to help you through a lot. I want to say it again so people don't put words in my mouth, because I do not vibe with that. Please don't do that. That pisses me off so bad. But anyway, I mean, public figure is going to happen anyway. But I said that no, you don't need to believe in order to manifest. You don't need to trust yourself in order to manifest, because you don't. And you're always manifesting whether you like it or not. You can't turn it off. Law of assumption is always occurring, and whether you like it or not, it is your default mode that you are god of your reality. You are in total control of your reality. That is your default mode, and you can't turn it off. You are in total control. However, it does absolutely help you to tell yourself these things, to remind yourself of who you are, to tell yourself that you are in control, you are in total control, to understand that law of assumption is literally law of assumption, meaning whatever you assume to be true is going to be true in your world. Whatever you, keyword you, assume to be true, because you are in total control. And it helps to really understand that. Yeah, it definitely does, even though it's not mandatory, but it helps you a lot. It's going to get you out of this pattern of, oh, what if it doesn't happen? Because you wouldn't be asking what if it doesn't happen if you know that you are in total control of literally everything. If you know that you decide literally everything and you're in total control of literally everything, then the what if it doesn't happen, oh my god, what if this backfires, oh my god, what if this doesn't go my way, what if this happens instead, goes out the window. It goes right out the window, because you are now accepting the fact that you are in total control and you literally decide everything. And that is how you get rid of the fear of disappointment, by really understanding who you are. Now I want to get into the next point, where I literally said that it does help you to test it out, because I know, again, people are like, well, if you just do the first step and you just understand who you are and you just understand you are the creator of your reality, you understand how law of assumption works, and that should be good. Well, that's good for you, but it's not good for everyone. It's not good enough for everyone. And there is absolutely no shame in telling people to test the law, because literally, like, what are you even doing if you're telling people, would you have to test it with a free cup of coffee or with a pink car? Yes, honey, they do. Yes, they do. And what? Why are you judging them? That is what they want to do. And that is what's helping them. And that is what's going to help them. So it's not your business. But like, anyways, testing it out is how you're going to accept that you are truly in total control of your reality. It's how you're going to accept that your assumptions indeed do create. So however you need to test it out, do it. Don't feel ashamed of it. This is how you get rid of your fear of disappointment, because picture this. You're telling yourself, I'm in total control. I decide literally everything. Everything goes my way. Only I decide what happens. And then let's say you want to test it out and you want to really prove to yourself that it is you. So you choose something bizarre, like a pink car, seeing a rainbow car, or seeing a pink lizard or whatever, or like a blue elephant sticker, whatever. I don't know. Let's just say you choose seeing a blue elephant, right? So you tell yourself, yeah, I always see blue elephants. I always see blue elephants. I keep seeing blue elephants. And you tell yourself that as if it's already true. Like, you're telling yourself that over and over and over, as if it's already normal for you, as if it's already a fact for you, because you're testing this out. And then you see a blue elephant, and then you're like, oh my god, that really was me. And you know that it was you, because the blue elephant is so bizarre. It's not like you see blue elephants every day. There's no such thing as coincidences. The reason why you saw that blue elephant is because you told yourself that you keep seeing that blue elephant. You tested it out. And it worked. And now you just proved to yourself even more. You just leveled up your faith in yourself. And you just proved to yourself that you are indeed God of your reality, or you are in total control of your reality, or you are the creator of your reality, whatever you want to call it. That was the proof that you are. And you can keep doing this. It doesn't matter. You can keep doing this with rainbow cars, or with pink zebras, or lime green cars, or purple cars, or I don't know, seeing whatever you want to see, pink llamas, I don't know, or something bizarre and random, a really rare name, whatever, you can keep doing this with whatever, and you can keep proving it to yourself that you are creator of your reality. It's a two-way street, honestly, in my opinion. That's how you get rid of the fear of disappointment, is by owning who you are and then proving it to yourself, so you can have that whew moment, you know, like the okay, I really am, that it really is me. that really is me moment, you know? To summarize, fear of disappointment comes from not trusting yourself, not having faith in yourself, not knowing who you are as creator of your life, as creator of your reality. And that is okay. It's still working, even if you don't, but it most definitely helps to definitely know who you are as creator of your life. And then it helps to test it out, because when you test it out, that's when you really understand, oh, it really is me. So there is no shame in that. That is how, in my opinion, how you can get rid of the fear of disappointment, because it does come from a low self-concept, which is not understanding who you truly are, but you can fix that. And you don't have to stay there forever. You don't have to stay stuck in that mentality. Like, you have the power to change that and prove it to yourself. And then once you do that and you feel comfortable, you can go out and get anything you want. Go big. Go manifest whatever you want, literally. It comes from not knowing who you are. So prove to yourself who you are. Remind yourself of who you are and prove it to yourself until you're comfortable. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this made sense. Please let me know if this made sense, and please let me know what you think of my opinion. Thank you, and see ya.